Welcome back everyone to our Let's Play series of TransRoad USA. So where we left off in our last video is, well, we basically took the entire last video and swapped around a lot of trucks and trailers so that now we have a total of 9 of the flatbed trucks, and I still am not done with that yet, although we've gotten most of that done. We've gotten rid of a lot of the dry trailers. Of course, they are the least profitable unless you have certain economic conditions that could change that, but for the most part they're the least profitable. And then we've got, as far as I'm concerned, way too many of the reefer trailers as well, so we'll be looking to do something with those also. But then right now, you know, trying to get at or around my 10 truck limit for each of these schedules, we're pretty much there. We've got 11 here and then 9 here, so not a whole lot of work to be done to get to that level, but we'll keep working on it as time goes on. Right now, looks like we've got some trucks that are starting to come available. All right, so yeah, that's going to be off of this. So they're going to go into, wow, that is so slow when it scrolls around. Okay, so let's go into Indy and see what kind of deals we can find. At this point, it doesn't really matter where the deals are going, since we don't have to worry about any return trips. I would prefer, as always, to find something that is, there we go, let's see, 50 trips. Ugh, that is not good. That is not profitable at all. Wow. I mean, it'll keep the bills paid, but that's about all it would do that I can say at this point. All right, I like this one better, going to Little Rock. Plus, it would give us a chance to level up one of our customers, so I do like that. Pittsburgh, wow, okay, not liking that deal either. 2,200 per. At some point, I might end up doing with the dry trailers what I did with the reefer trailers, and just sort of try. I know this is an 8-truck contract, so we can't do it with this, but I might try to just find a recurring deal, stick them on it, and then just try to forget about them for the most part. Try to find some return deals whenever we can, but we may end up doing that because right now it just doesn't seem to be worth our time for the most part. That's a nice deal, but it's 10 trucks, so that's not going to help us any. All right, are any of these deals really worth our time? Okay, that's not the end of the world. Let's see, we're going to New York. Again, none of these are really jumping out at me as tremendous, but this one's a little bit longer deal, so let's go ahead and take that one. That'll keep them busy a little bit longer, and it's a 4-truck deal. We got 6 trucks that'll be on that pretty quickly, plus 2 more here that we already need to get going for a total of 8. All right, let's go ahead and get things going. Yes, I know, hurry up. Not going to worry about that. Okay, nobody is idle for the moment anyway. Okay, let's go back over to the reefer trailers. And all right, so we got a lot going on with that, 14 trucks with that. So I definitely want to swap that around and get rid of these trucks. I just got to figure out what I want to do with them before I do that. All right, we got a contract fulfilled. I think that's set on schedule 2. Yeah, there it is. All right, so let's see what we've got. Schedule 2. Where do we have these guys running? So right now they're Minneapolis to Memphis. So let's look in Memphis and see if we got anything coming back the other way. Let's see. We are on the flatbed. Okay, so we don't have anything there. That's not going to be helpful at all. Seems like we just keep getting there. So we're going to have to, at some point, unlock some of these customers so that we can begin to do these things. Let's see. Now, I could go about it this way. Now, that makes me wonder why don't we have any of that? Okay, we'll come back to that. So we can do some things coming here, but these contracts, while pretty good, we're already sort of busy with these guys right now. And, all right, let's come back over. All right, we're good here, at least for now. Although we're going to need a return trip soon. We're good here, so to speak, anyway. as good as we're going to get probably for right now. Although I could pick up something, maybe St. Louis or Kansas City, headed back to Memphis. Let's see. I kind of doubt it. Kind of doubt we're going to have anything. Yeah, there's nothing here that's unlocked anyway. And let's see. Kansas City, same thing. Nothing here that's unlocked. Okay, no big deal. We'll just let these guys ride it out for right now. And at some point, we're going to have to unlock some of these customers. But for now, this is a nice deal. I mean, 77,000 completion bonus plus 8,700 per trip. That's a great deal. Plus, it's only a 2-truck contract. So we're going to let that one ride for right now. Let's see. This one will be done shortly, and then we can be out of that red. Yeah, the recent updates have really slowed things down, and I'm not even necessarily talking about from a game perspective. I'm sure you're aware we had the whole CPU deal here recently, so that may have had something to do with it. But either way, this thing has become really choppy and very slow whenever I try to scroll. So we just got done with one of the contracts here. Let's see if we can pick up something from Cheyenne. We don't have a whole lot of luck trying to do that, but Cheyenne back over to San Antonio. Actually, we don't even need it to go to San Antonio. We really could just use it anywhere we can get the best offer. Ooh, here we go. Now we're talking. Now, 7,300 per trip on a recurring basis. The only bad thing about the recurring deals is that you lose out on those completion bonuses, which can be quite nice sometimes. Let's see what we get. 2,300, 16 trucks. Wow. I do have to admit, though, I'm kind of thinking that I might want to go with a huge number of trucks and get up toward 20 if I can in the higher level trailers. I'm thinking about it. So far, I've talked myself out of it, but probably not for much longer. All right, we've got, oops. Let's go back. So I did like the one that we saw, but we'll come back to that one and try to set that one up if we can't find anything else. But let's see, 1,600. Oh, wow. That one's definitely not going to get us anywhere. And come on, give me something good. Okay, that's not bad. 5,400 per. That's not bad. I could live with that. But not at this point. Probably going to shy away from that for the moment. All right, St. Louis. That's not bad. Where was that other great deal? Was that it? Nope, that was not it. All right, it was the one at the very top. So we need 8 trucks for that one, no problem. We got 9 and 7,300 per, but it goes Savannah to Cheyenne. All right, so we need to get down to Savannah if we want to take that one. Hopefully it's still around. All right, so can we get down around Savannah? Maybe? Can we get anywhere close? All right, so let's look. What can I feasibly do? Because we don't own anything. All right, if we can get to Charlotte, at least I could have them go into... Let's see, can we get to Charlotte? Maybe? It just does not want to work with me on this at all. No available contract. We may have to get there in a roundabout way. Yeah, because we're not finding anything that's going to get us anywhere close right now. All right, so let's see if we can go. Where was that? Cheyenne, where is it? St. Louis. Well, that was a recurring deal. There we go. We'll take this one. This is actually a really good deal in and of itself. So we'll take this one. And let's go ahead and sign that one. Yeah, 4-truck deal. Well, already had it up. Let's go ahead and have these guys get back on there. I'm sure they're a little bit away from the city by now. Hopefully not too far where we can get them turned around fairly quickly and get them on this route. So we'll be looking for something, hopefully, from St. Louis over here to Savannah or Charlotte or something. Anyway, all right, contract fulfilled back on number 1. All right, so where are we? Let's see. We're not quite on our final trips for this deal. But let's see what we've got in New York going back to Indy. Hopefully we got something good. New York to Indy. By the way, just check and see what some of these others are. Okay, some of them, they're not necessarily terrible all the time. So you can find some good ones every now and then, but not enough. All right, New York City to New York City. Wow, that's nice. All right, so we're not having any luck so far. So our plan of trying to get return trips is not working out. But what we could do, let's see, Pittsburgh could work. Or at least I'm willing to take that chance anyway. I'll put it that way. All right, this one I think is going to have to work. It's about the only thing I see that seems feasible, and it's on the way. So I'm willing to take the chance on that one. And if we get those wonderful notices that we're running late, then we'll just get wonderful notices that we're running late. All right, contract fulfilled. I imagine that's, yes. That is, let's take a moment and see if we can get something from Charlotte going back to Des Moines, at least for now. Let's get our reefer trailer. And Des Moines. Anything? Okay, maybe not. No, we're not getting anything. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if we could find a return trip that was also recurring, that we could just really let it go then? That would be very nice. Okay, so if we come back over around Des Moines, let's see, is there anything that we want to take a chance on? We should be perfectly fine. We got a ton of trucks on this contract, and it's driving me nuts. But for now, it just kind of is what it is. Let's see, Chicago. Ooh, that's a 12 truck deal. They had me intrigued, though. We could do Indy. That's not the worst thing in the world, probably. How much was that one? That one, that's intriguing, especially considering it's only a 2 truck deal. That's not bad. Plus, we could do it pretty quickly with 14 trucks. All right, come on, give me something good. All right, Chicago, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I like this a lot. So, plus it's actually coming from the very same customer. Not only is it coming from the same city, but from the same customer. All right, I like that. That should cut down on our driving time a little bit once we get into Charlotte. So, wow, 11.4 per trip plus 104,000. Yes, please. 15 trips. We could almost do that at one time here with the 14 trucks. Almost. Okay, let's get things back going again. All right, and something that I've been waiting for, and it's finally happened. On the 19th, we had our payment, and you can see our message is now gone. So we should be able to click on, let's get out of that. We should be able to click on one of our depots, and yes, we can see the automatic maintenance. It has finally been revealed. So let's see what it says here. When activated, all trucks will maintain themselves across the nation. When maintenance is due after 2,000 miles, they will go to the nearest maintenance area. They will deliver any freight first. Okay, makes sense. That's what we thought it was. The 2,000 miles is what I had read on the forums under the release notes. So excellent. We have finally been able to see the automatic maintenance, and that should not have been near as exciting as that is for me. All right, nobody is idle. That's the main thing. And let's see, let's do a quick check here, see what we got going on. Everything's good here, or at least as far as I can tell. Everything is not good here, but kind of is what it is right now. We have, one of the bad things about moving up through the trailer progression is you have fewer and fewer clients available to you without unlocking them first. So it can be a little bit of a pain. Now, if you really want to just dive in to that sort of thing, then obviously it's right there for you. But in our case, since we're trying to do videos out of this, it's more fun for me to just keep this thing moving as opposed to worrying a whole lot about about unlocking customers, and finding them is the biggest thing. All right, so we've got one person that is ready. He is in Cheyenne. All right, so we don't need him over here on this deal right now. So we can find another deal. All right, so where is everybody going to end up? Everybody's going to end up over there. All right, let's see what we've got. Again, anything going down to the southeast? Anything at all? Okay, we don't want San Antonio. Okay, Boise's definitely not going to get us there. Dallas is not going to help us either. So we're looking at basically the same thing we were earlier. So not a whole lot that we can deal with. All right, let's see if there's anything just for a few trucks. Because that's what we're about to have here. We got one more truck that's going to make the final delivery, which I would imagine is this truck. And then these guys are going to have nothing to do. And I can't drop them on that second one, on the second contract. So far, we're not finding anything that's of any use. Okay, that one's not bad. 5,400. Not as good as what we had seen earlier, though. All right, so yeah, we're not going to find any small number of truck deals. All right, there's one, but that's going to Denver, which, hey, we haven't been to Denver before. Or at least the main area of it. You can obviously tell we've been to part of it, but not to the main area to open it up. All right, so we're getting nowhere with this. And Rapid City, okay, it's a one truck deal, 5 trips. Sure, we'll take that. It's not what we wanted, but once again, we will take it just to keep these guys busy. And let's see if this last truck goes ahead and pops over. Okay, so yeah, he popped over to where he was needed. So now we have everything spaced out. These guys are going to have this taken care of very quickly. And once again, we have, let's do something right quick. Where were we at? Cheyenne, here. All right, the 7,300. I really, really want that right now. And I'm thinking that's going to be a great deal. It's still there. All right, so I'm thinking, all right, here's what I'm going to do. Not what I want to do, but we're not having any luck at all with this stuff. So what I'm going to do is, if I can ever get to where I can see it, let's go. Let's just have these guys. Wait a minute, why can't we do that? Can we not? Okay, oh, they're already going to Charlotte. Never mind. Wow. Got to pay better attention. I didn't see the subtle swap there. So let's just go ahead and move these folks around and just have them drive down there. I mean, we're not going to get paid for it, but at least I can get them down there. And hopefully I can get them down there in time to get started on that nice $7,300 per contract. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. All right, let's make sure we're going to fill the Charlotte location up. So we got room for one more, and there we go. So that'll fill that one up. And I guess now I will go Memphis with these guys. We're going to be in St. Louis. So yeah, Memphis won't be that big a deal from there. And we'll just try to get them. All right, so let's go. Let's have you go to Memphis. Again, we're going to line all of this up out of Savannah, but I'm trying to get these guys there as quickly as possible. We got 3 already in the area. Ooh, let's see. Somebody. Okay, nope. I thought somebody was headed to one of the other depots. Okay, we now have, what, 4 over here in Charlotte. Anybody else that's out of place? Okay, you are headed to Augusta. That must mean you're in New York. Okay, let's get that going, but I don't want to wait too long because I will lose out on our great deal for the dump trailers if I wait too long. All right, so where are you right now? Okay, you're still in New York City, which is awesome. So we're basically done with these. So what I want is New York City to Pittsburgh, or New York City to Indy. I mean, any of that really. Being realistic is perfectly fine. Oops, let's get from here. And let's see, what do we have? I am open to a recurring deal, but I'm not finding anything I like. So 15 trips, that's not the end of the world. It's not great. 15 trips to Savannah. Sure, now give us something to Savannah with the wrong trailer. That is not helpful. Okay, once again, we're not finding anything that's worth a whole lot of money, which is not encouraging me to keep these trailers around. All right, so I like this deal. This is a very good deal. It's a 2-truck deal, which makes me really like it. Okay, and once we get done over here in Pittsburgh, these guys will just run over to New York and pick this up and keep going. So that's fine with me. That will work. So now we have 1 truck we can put on there, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Now, let's go ahead and get things going a little bit. Let's go Savannah. And what was it? The dump trailer. And let's see what we've got. Where is it at? Is it still there? Yes, it is. Okay, so Savannah, this is an 8-truck deal, which means this is going to be tricky on the timing, because I've only got 4 trucks that are ready to get going, and the others are on the way. Man, I don't want to be late on this thing and start off on the wrong foot. All right, so let's wait till we at least get a few more. All right, who is it that is now coming in? Okay, Des Moines. I don't want you in Des Moines. I actually am going to want you there. So we got 1 guy in Memphis, which is not, unfortunately, close enough to Savannah to be useful right now. But, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. We're close enough for what we're going to do. This is going to be taking a chance, though. And what is the fun if we... Oops, wrong one. What's the fun if we don't take any chances? All right, so let's go ahead. Savannah to Cheyenne. And hope we don't mess this up too bad. So we're going to have a whole bunch of trucks coming down from Charlotte. 4 right now, and we should have another couple nearby. And I tell you what, you don't go to Memphis. You just come right on over here. And then you two just keep right on trucking down the road until you get here. So hopefully by the time all of this is going and we get these other trucks going, we can make up for some of this timing difference. But it's going to take a while because, I mean, these 2 are not going to be anywhere near where we need them to be for a good while. Okay, nobody is idle. There we go. We just fulfilled 1 of the contracts. So now we're going to have 10 trucks. But again, a couple of those are nowhere near where they need to be right now. So we're still going to be looking at being behind schedule for now. I see a couple of guys coming down toward DC right now. So hopefully we can get this done. Okay, here we go. Another truck has made it. All right, so we're going to now have 11 trucks stacked up on this, which is an 8-truck deal, which is perfectly fine with me. For that kind of money, I'm okay with that. And we'll deal with return trips and all that stuff a little bit later. But the main thing is we want to try to meet this first deadline. If we can meet the first deadline, we're good from there. Okay, so let's see. We get to Cheyenne. We're down to 5 days. All right, so you want a, okay, I'm not messing with this. So we're not going to mess with hiring any new drivers right now. All right, so schedule 8, reset once again. Okay, and we're almost done with this contract, which means that we should be in for a $104,000 completion bonus. I like that a lot. Plus that $11,400 per trip. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. All right, let's get things sped back up. Let's see. So there comes the first of the trips. There's the first 4. And okay, we got more people that need something to do. All right, we're in Detroit. Correct? Or at least, yeah. Can we not scroll? There we go. It's not good whenever you're trying to scroll and nothing's happening on the screen. All right, so we want to go back to New York City, but it's not all that important that we go to New York. Wouldn't mind going back up toward Augusta. That wouldn't be bad either. All right, 3,800 per 60,000 completion bonus. Okay, that's good. The mark has been set. And I'm not seeing anything. Wow, that's not good. All right, going to, wow, Miami. Okay, but not enough money to intrigue me. All right, 50 trips I like, just for the obvious reason. All right, come on, give me something that would knock my socks off. Well, that would do it, but it's a 7-truck deal, and we really don't, I mean, we would be cutting it extremely close on this one. Extremely close. And let's see, how close are we? You can see we got guys spread out all over the place. Do we take that chance? I think we do. Because what's the fun if we don't? Okay, we'll get you started right there. And we're back going. All right, so through all of this, to this point, we started out the video with about 3.7 million, and we're now at 4.8, and that included our final payment of, I believe it was 650,000 for our last takeover. So we're in great shape. I mean, things are going really well at this point. Let's see where we are on the quest line. Okay, only 1 of 6 right now, but we'll get there. Those log contracts is most of what makes up these deals, so we'll get there. That's not going to be the end of the world as far as worrying about that. And then who knows what Billy's got in store for us once we get there. You just never know. And part of me can't wait to find out where this storyline is going, and the other part of me is thinking, I'm kind of tired of the espionage and all that kind of mess going on. I'm not particularly thrilled about that. All right. Everything seems to be going great there. We're looking really good. So far, so good. All right, we've only got 2 trucks on this deal right now, but we should have a lot more flooding in here shortly. There they come. There we go. 5, 6. All right, good. Good. That should help out. And hopefully, again, we can make it. That's going to be close, though. That is going to be close. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got, that is the correct one, right? Yeah, contract fulfilled on 3. Okay, so we made it. That does say we made it on time, right? Contract fulfilled. Wow, we did make it. I'm a little shocked, I must admit. I wasn't expecting that we were going to make that on time. So for right now, well, let's take a quick look in Cheyenne, if I can get it over there, because this is an 8-truck deal. So we do have a little bit of cushion on the number of trucks we have, but I'm not going to be all that aggressive on this one for now. Again, perfect would be Cheyenne back to Savannah on another recurring contract. Now, that would be awesome. But I don't think we're going to find anything. And I'm not inclined to get too aggressive with going out of our way or even stopping along the way and delaying anything. At least not right now. Who knows, later on I will probably get there. Okay, that's not a bad deal there at all. 8,600 per, but let's hold off on that for now. Let's see what's going on in everybody else's world. All right, we're doing great here. That's going to be a nice completion bonus, but the 8,700 per trip is beautiful. Okay, so let's head over and let's get into Memphis. Okay, and let's get the proper thing. No, I didn't think so. So we're going to have to probably work in some other cities. Memphis is not going to help us out a whole lot with this particular trailer, so we're going to have to deal with that. And so far we are doing still great on this. I keep waiting for this number to go down, the 6,500 per trip to go down, but it hasn't yet. Nothing bad has happened to it yet. Economy is stabilized. Of course, we don't have that trailer, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, so I'm pretty happy with where things are right now. Everybody's busy. We don't have anybody that is really, we don't have anybody that needs maintenance, and of course we don't have anybody that's idle right now. So we're in good shape. There's some more places we could be more aggressive, but for right now, I am happy with the money we're making. Again, we started this video around 3.7 million and we're over 5 million. And it's also given me reason to think about another takeover. We've got seagulls that we could take over, so that's a possibility coming up in the future. Of course, thankfully, Gordon Fox has got everything going again, and he's now back above us. I actually like it better that way because we're supposed to be chasing him in the career mode, so it makes it kind of bad if we're above him and we're actually worth more. So I like it that he's worth more as far as value than we are right now. I like that a lot. And all right, let's sort of zoom out and look at our well-oiled machine as we've got convoys everywhere, especially with Schedule 8, with everything we've got going on with these reefer trailers. 14 trucks on this contract. So yeah, that's kind of a deal. So I think when we come back next time, I'm going to want to get rid of some of these reefer trailers. We only need, and I'm probably going to at some point look for a recurring contract for these trailers, or I may get rid of them altogether and just be done with the dry trailers. I'm not sure, but I do want to move more toward these more upgraded trailers, these more high-paying trailers with more profit. But we'll make those decisions. It'll sort of depend on how the mood strikes me and what direction I want to go, because there are so many right answers to those questions, so many different ways of doing this, that I think we can have fun with this in a lot of different ways. But for now, that's going to take care of this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more of TransRoad USA.